We all have a hard time communicating with some people from time to time. We either think that we cannot express ourselves well, or that the other person has difficulty understanding us, or we can't even communicate at all. Communication problems or misunderstanding can occur even among people with long relationship. Well, do you know that people use different representation systems to perceive the world and everything that is happening? Hi everyone, I am Özgür Demir. Today we will be talking about representation systems, which is a topic of NLP, and also about its impact on communication. We perceive the world we live in with our five senses, that is hearing, seeing, feeling, tasting and smelling. Some people perceive better with images, some with sounds, and some with touch and feel. For people who perceive the outside world with images called visuals. People who perceive with sounds are auditory. People who perceive with touch and feel are called kinesthetic. All people use these three representation systems, but mostly one of them is more dominant than the others. Our last two representation systems, smelling and tasting, are not as advanced as others. That's why these two are analyzed in kinesthetics too. As individuals, we all have different representation systems. If you ask people how their holiday was, someone can tell about the magnificent sunset with the wonderful view of the hotel. The other one talk about very different bird sounds and stories told by the travel companions. A third person can talk about between the sun touching his or her skin and how the sands feel on his toes. We are all in constant communication with the environment surrounded. At this point, knowing what is people's animation systems is very useful for our lives. It can help us to communicate with people around very easily. To find the representation systems people use, you may pay attention to their speech and also the direction they look at while they are thinking, which can give you a clue. Okay, let's see how different people can be according to their representation systems. Visual people stand up straight. Their eyes look upwards, they breathe through the upper part of the chest, and they breathe fast. They tend to be tidy and well dressed. They memorize pictures by seeing them, and they are not disturbed by noise. Image is important to them. They speak fast to keep up with the images in their brain while they talk, which is why they don't pay attention to words. They think with images. They are dreamers. When a visual person is talking, they use of visual metaphors such as you can see, from wherever you look, I see what you mean. It's a colorful life, and etc. And auditorious people's eyes look sideways. They breathe from the middle of the chest and at medium speed. They talk to themselves often, and they are immediately disturbed by the noises. They learn by listening, and they easily repeat what they are said. They enjoy listening to music and talking on the phone. Usually they act and speak clearly and slowly. When they are thinking about something, they turn their gaze to ear level. Words and verbal are very important for these people. They speak like poetry, and they don't like being interrupted. They are very affected by noise. For this reason, they are easily distracted. They think and dream with voices. Their reactions are verbal. They can remember spoken words years and years later. They enjoy talking. To auditory people, you must show your love with words. Kinesthetic people usually breathe in and out from belly area. They respond to touch and physical words. They stand closer to people. They learn by doing something or experiencing things personally. Usually when they speak, their hands and arms are in motion. Their gaze is below. They speak monotonously and very slowly. Speaking breaks are long. If they encounter with visuals, they become like a people of separate worlds. They might even want to kill each other because visual people wouldn't like to wait so long to hear what kinesthetic people want to say. Well, They take deep diaphragmatic breath. They are realistic types. They attach great importance to feelings. They use metaphors more such as, "This is touching my pride. I have a very heavy load on my back. I feel the importance of this. Touch the subject." Let me give you an example that you might have experienced. Think of a couple. The man always brings flowers for his wife, gives gifts, takes out her to dinner often, and etc. But the woman does not believe that her husband loves her. She tells him that "you do not love me at all. You are not in love with me." Then she becomes sad and unhappy. And the relationship that progresses in this way eventually ends with separation. When we ask her why she thinks this way, she tells, "Because he never told me that he loves me. He never talks to me in a sweet language. I don't hear nice words from him. He doesn't even listen to me." And he says, "What can I do more? I put everything in front of her. Tons of gifts. We traveled the world and I did everything you can imagine." As you understand, he is visual and she is auditory. Well, of course, the main source of the problem may be many things, but if they knew that they perceive life with different representation system, would their relationship be saved? Understanding how ourselves and other people use representation systems is a good key to self-knowledge, and it is the starting point for development in life. It helps us to recognize our weaknesses and strengths. Probably the most areas we use a lot is our strong representation systems, and our weaknesses are probably a less developed representation system. If you straighten your weaknesses, you can both express yourself very well and understand others very well, and you will achieve great success in life. So please sharpen yourselves and get better of using all these three representation systems. Yes, I hope I have explained this very important topic well enough to benefit you. If yes, don't forget to like and share this video and also subscribe to my channel. So, see, feel, hear, be visual, auditory and kinesthetic. Have a wonderful day and goodbye.